How you doing, guys? It's a nice cool morning, and I got up and I said, well, there's a lot of miscellaneous to do that I've been doing. I went and bought this rigid air compressor, 6 gallon, because I had the 3 gallon, and 3 gallon is not enough, and it loses the air really quick, and then it's really noisy. And I said, nah, let me get another one. Bought that for 99 bucks. That's not bad. And I'm going to take it, it's already in the car. I'm going to take it to the boat, but I'm not going to the boat today. I'm doing miscellaneous. I decided I'm going to tidy up the garage. There's a lot of loose odds and ends here. You know, like this cooler doesn't belong here. Got to put it up there somewhere. And just put things away. You know, I got a jacket in here, and here's a phone from that box. That I usually keep the box, I don't know, for a month. And if the compressor is good, then I'll throw it away, because you know you might get a lemon. And also I've been doing research on what if the engine needs an overhaul, and I found a shop, but it's in Canoga Park. It's very far, so I gotta finish with my testing. And I sealed the, like I said, a bunch of miscellaneous. I sealed the windshield that it was leaking, and I put this I thought it was black, but it's silicone clear, and I just sealed the top of the windshield, and let's hope it doesn't leak anymore. And then I said, you know, I've been wanting to try this product. It's a rubber, it's a plastic cleaner, and I got this plastic here that it lost color completely. And I found this old bottle of Rain Dance Bright, and I applied it to this side. This is the actual color. So I did this half, and I'm going to do the other half with this product, Meguiar's plastic cleaner. This is so old that it's lumpy. It's here, let me put some here. Oop. And I just got the sponge. Well, being that it's running this way, I'm going to do this side, and then I'm going to leave whatever to the other product and seed. Now, being that this is wet, of course it's going to look like it's working. It needs to be dried, I say, a month in hot sun, and then we'll see the actual if it works or not. Oh, my ale came off. I gotta glue that again. Jeez, man, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I need another type of I put silicone in there, but it's not gonna do it. Because I sat here to test the shocks to see if it needs, and it does need it, and I, with my belt, I popped this out. Kind of stupid of me doing that. So I'm gonna have to get some sort of a different epoxy there. Okay, so now on this side, let's do this one. And this is fairly new. And I'm going to use the dry side of the sponge. And let's do this side here. It's kind of gray looking. It's not giving it that black look. I guess I'm gonna have to wipe it, wipe the excess. I'll do the same with the other one, because whoever is the winner is the one that I'm going to apply to the big arch on top there. And so far, this one's looking pretty good, which is the Rain Dance Bright and Black. All right, let's give this a chance. Okay, this came off again. So it needs a little more work to apply it because this is a cream. The other one was a liquid, so it goes easier into the grooves. Let's put a little bit more. You know, it's one of those days that you got so much little miscellaneous to do, and you don't know where to start. Last week I also polished the one side of the truck. Well, not the whole thing, but I did the doors, and they came out okay. They're a lot shinier. It was kind of blotchy. See, I still got to get rid of some of this stuff. See, it comes off. And some of the stuff is like chips, paint chips. Yeah, that's chipping paint right there. Right there. I don't know, when I go through a gravel road, probably, you know, jumped up and hit the doors. All right, so let's wipe some of the stuff off. It's not really giving it a deep black color that I was hoping. Don't believe it. The cheap product is doing better than the famous one. I remember what I paid for the Meguiar's. So on this side, I'm going to use the clear plastic cleaner and polish. Removes cloudiness, yellow. Oh, wait a minute. This is not for this. This is for clear plastic. Like, what do you call it? The lights, headlights. Like for this here. I just grabbed it. It said plastic right away, I thought. All right, let's put this back in here. I got a bunch of products here. I got another headlight restorer. And metal. This is really good. And this is even better. White diamond. It's really good for polishing the rims. Okay, I thought I had another product for the engine degreaser, glass cleaner, wheels, protects and condition leather. And what is this? This is also leather care. I thought I had another. Oh, here we go. Rain Dance bumper and trim cleaner, black and chrome. All right. So then it's the same product. I was using the wrong one. No wonder I wasn't getting the same results. So let's finish up with the bright black. Well, let's try this one. Let's see what this does. Put it right here. It's like an oil. And hit it with this side. Oh yeah, what a difference. Because also sometimes the cheap products work better than the expensive ones or the famous ones. Okay, let that soak in a little bit. Boy, that's a lot better. I'm gonna finish up with this one here, which is, I think it's the same deal. But what I was saying is, let me go here real quick and I'll show you. Okay. I was buffing the, I went and bought some new sponges, and I was buffing the doors and the hood. I also buffed the other side of this one, the hood and the roof. It still needs another coat. But out of all of these products, yeah, let me get this down here. Okay, I got this in Costco. They were promoting this stuff. It's real good, and it cleans and it waxes and everything. Okay, and then I got this other one, spray on wax. Then I got this other one, rubbing compound by Meguiar's. And I got this old turtle wax. It did pretty good. I got 2 of them. And then I have another bottle of Meguiar's Show Care. I don't think I tried this on the truck. I tried it on the car, I believe. And then I don't know why I bought another one, because this is for Speed Compound. This is a different thing. And I got this other clear coat solid glass, gold glass. And oh, okay, here's another plastic restorer. I'm gonna take this down here. And then I got another one. This is almost empty. Premium paint protection by who's this? Medallion. And another Meguiar car cleaner and wax. And out of all of these, who do you think came out and gave me the best finish? Easy to work with, easy to wipe, easy to use the I was using the little, this one here, the little buffer. I'll tell you which one was easier and best. New finish. This thing, it says here, no rubbing, no buffing. You put it on the little buffer, go back and forth maybe 3 times. Give it a couple of minutes and then wipe it off. And it shines like crazy. It gave me a really good, I'm going, man, I was trying different products. I was trying this one-stop compound, removes heavy oxidation. So this thing is like cottage cheese, and it's not old. I shaked it and shaked it, but that's the way it was coming out. And I said, why is it so lumpy? And it wasn't coming out even, you know, like it was bad milk. And the new finish, I just put a few dabs on the sponge on the buffer, dab it on the paint, and then turn it on and just work it in there. Ooh, man, what a difference. Let me see the car. I haven't done this side. I did the other side, I think. And I was trying different because I got so many. It's kind of dusty now. You really can't tell. But I did this whole side. I still got to work on the rims. But I did this whole side, and just by touch, you can feel that it was a lot smoother, but it's got dirt. You can see the dirt there. but it was a lot smoother than the other side. So I did that, including the mirror, and I did the hood, but the hood needs it again because for some reason birds like to crap on black cars, especially on the hood. So I got to do that, and let me sit down for a minute. I I gotta I gotta start finishing projects. I got too many. I got way too many projects, and now a friend of mine called me that he wants to do a ADU. So I did a preliminary plans for him, and he's taking it to the city, and uh, see if they allowed what he wants to do. He wants to convert the whole place. He bought a house as an investment. So he wants to convert the garage. And I said, garage? Just the garage alone is going to cost you $80,000. And then he's got a big piece of land next to it. He wants to do an addition there. And I said, you sure you got the money? Because if you put too much over this, how much are you going to get out? So he's going to go to the city and find out. And what I found out so far is that the city gives you $40,000 to help you with the ADU, but between the gas meter, the electric meter, and the water, because you have to separate them from the house. That's 50 grand. Easy 50 grand. So he says he's not going to do the gas, he's going to do electrical heater. And I say, yeah, well, that's going to be expensive as hell. So I don't know. He's going to have to think it over. But I'm helping him with the plans. In the meantime, I got a lot here. Every time I look, man, it's something that is not finished. It's not finished. I haven't done any more research on the gun or the caliber. I was thinking of just taking a look at the 243 against the 270. What's that going to do? What the ballistics and everything else. The only thing I don't like about the 270 and a semi-auto is the long throw. In a bolt action, no problem. But when you have this long bolt going back and forth, semi-auto, it works a lot better if it's short, like a 308, 7MOA, 243, things like that. But I haven't done any more looking into that because I have the issue with the engine on the boat, and it looks like maybe the engine needs an overhaul. So I went over there the other day with a friend of mine, and I did one side of the engine. They were all leaking. And something weird happened that one didn't leak, but I hear bubbling coming out of the water outside. So it's going out the exhaust. I don't know what that's about. I can work on a motor, but I'm not exactly a mechanic. I can take it apart, put it together, and adjust a few things, but I got to find out exactly. Maybe I didn't have the valves closed. You have to bring the piston top dead center. I try to do that. I put a screwdriver in there and try to, I have a dowel. I'm going to take a piece of dowel and bring it up. Maybe it wasn't completely closed and there was air escaping. That's a possibility. And that's why I got the better compressor to once it's loaded, which it is right now, it's 150 pounds. I don't have to crank it up and hear that loud noise in my ear, because you have to turn it off so you can listen, because it would never go up to the top, which is, I don't know, 75 or 100. It kept going and going and going and going. Jesus Christ. So I have to do the test. Nothing came out of the little tank, the heat exchanger. It's like a radiator. No bubbles came out of there. So, but something weird, the water level is going down. So the water's going somewhere. The water's going somewhere, and I think it's going into a piston. I turned on the engine, and it made a weird noise, and then finally leveled out. So maybe there's water going to one of the pistons, and it's pushing it and burning it, and taking it out the back, the exhaust. So I won't be getting a gun. It's gonna cost me roughly $1,400-1,500 if I have this issue with the engine, because I'm looking to spend a few thousands on that. So that's another project coming up. Tomorrow it's going to be 71 degrees. I'm going to head down and do the test by myself. I'm going to spend all day and look at everything. Make sure everything is done correctly, and then see the results. If it's leaking, because it's supposed to leak. They're not going to be airtight. It's supposed to leak, but how much is the question. And does it supposed to leak on both sides? Because I was listening, the hissing, the air escaping. I was listening through the oil cup on this side, and then on the oil cup on the other head, on the valve cover. So I don't know if that's the norm, or because I didn't know they were connected that way. I don't know. I gotta look into that. I gotta ask. I gotta go to a shop and talk to a mechanic and find out. So that's also in the works, and it's gonna be a hassle taking that engine out of there. It's not easy when it's in the water. Now I did figure out how to do it. The best way is to turn the boat around, back it in, and then I have a bigger dock, so I can put the hoist there and jack it up. Because if you put it on the little walk path, which is only, I don't know, 30 inches, it's not going to work that way. If the engine might even fall in the water, forget about it. So we'll see. All right, guys, just another day. And like my friend used to say, may he rest in peace, he said, same shit, different day. Okay, guys, I decided to finish given the very faded plastic on the Avalanche, which is very gray, and I've been doing the treatment. I did the underside of that and the other side. It needs a second coat, but you know what, it blackens it pretty good. You just got to rub it in like here. Any spots that you're missing. And what I've been using is this cheap rain dance, and it's working out pretty well. I got the other turtle wax that I haven't used yet. I just have it up here in case I rain out, because I'm gonna be raining out. But I might be having enough for this. So let me show you what's going on. Put a little bit of this. That's not bad, considering that this has been faded for a few years. I mean, it doesn't look that good from up close, but from far away it looks decent. Okay, we can continue. That's paint. Get a little bit of paint on top, like this here. Little specks, because I sprayed something on top here, and it kind of dropped in the plastic a little bit. I can remove that with a little acetone in a Q-tip, but I'm just gonna cover it up because tomorrow's gonna start. I think tonight's gonna start raining, so I need to get this thing done. Got some ashes here. I've had this product for years. Not bad. I found a video from the president of Argentina, the new president. His name is Javier Molin. It's in English. I'm gonna tape it and I'm gonna put it on my channel so you guys can hear. This guy is a freaking genius. He is very presidential. He's more presidential than Trump. But this guy's an economist. He knows numbers, and he goes way back from year zero, and he's giving it to them. They went to the economic World Economic Forum, something like that, and he's giving it to them. He said that they're a bunch of leeches, parasites he called it, which is true. They're leaving off with the rules and regulations. They're making money, and the poor people just keep working like animals. This guy is good. I hope he does well. I know he's going to have opposition, like every place. All right. Excellent. Now I don't know how long this is gonna last, but for now it's doing pretty good. That's it. That's it for now. I see some blotching over there. I've got to touch it up and see. Let me see if I can get there. The top didn't come out that good because of the material is different and the plastic is toasted. You might need a second coat, but for now that does pretty good. Yep. That's not bad. Compare what it was before. It was basically white. It was so gray. It was very, very gray, almost white. Didn't look good. I seen one painted. It doesn't look bad, but that means you gotta go to a shop and pay. So I said, let me try this. I've had it for so many years, never used it. Okay. All right. Good to go. Let me close this up. And I did this yesterday. And it looks like brand new. Brand new. The only thing I do have to change is this piece up here. It broke off and it's all loose. So I gotta order that on Amazon and get that delivered. So I still got a little bit of material that I can still use to touch up. I'm gonna sit here with Papa for a little bit. I only got a few minutes on the cigar. Oh, hi, Macho. What are you doing, Papa? You're doing good, huh? I've been taking him to the park to run every day. He doesn't lose. I think he lost maybe 1 pound. He's always climbing on top of when I'm having my lunch or dinner. He sits next to me and waits for me to give him something. I haven't given him anything for 2 weeks. And he's very persistent, but I said, no, get him off. So the truck looks a lot better. Better than what it was, because it's kind of like ashy looking. So we're gonna get a rainstorm for 3 days now. So I'm just getting some things out of the way so I can, at least I said I did that, and wait until it cools, stops raining, and then wait for the weather to warm up and go to the boat, because it's been getting chilly. Late 40s, late 50s, and then in the 60s. So I gotta wait a few days. It'll warm up a little bit, enough for me to go to work and start doing the final tests and removing the heads, because I think that's gonna be I'm hoping it's the heads, not the pistons. But I went to a shop yesterday, and mechanic recommended it to me, and it's the same shop I took the heads before. So they gave me a price, very reasonable price, to overhaul the engine, the short block. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the heads first to a place in Newport that this guy's supposed to send me the address on the phone, and they're supposed to take x-rays and inspect the head. So I'm going to take it there, and then if I do have to take the block, then I'll take the block, and then I'll take the heads so they can put the heads and torque them to specs, get everything working, and then I'll bring the engine back and drop it in and slow the intake and the carburetor. And hopefully I can get that boat running in a couple of months. All right, guys, we'll talk later. See you on the next one.